How absolute is presidential immunity? A question that has been thrown into the limelight recently. The concept of presidential immunity is being poked, prodded, and questioned as former President Donald Trump's claim for immunity in the civil litigation surrounding the January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol is being evaluated. The Justice Department, in a significant move, has urged an appeals court to reject Trump's sweeping claims of immunity, arguing that a president cannot be immune for speech that incites violence. It's a complex issue, with potentially far-reaching implications. The extent of presidential immunity is a pressing issue that remains, to date, unresolved. The journey to the appeals court hearing has been long and winding. It's been a series of events, marked by key lawsuits and court rulings that have shaped the course of this legal odyssey. The saga began in earnest when civil rights groups challenged former President Donald Trump's actions surrounding the 2020 presidential election. A federal judge in Washington, D.C. made a pivotal ruling that Trump's political conduct did not grant him absolute immunity. This was a significant moment, as it challenged the idea that a president's actions, even those of a political nature, are untouchable by the law. Moving forward, Democratic members of the House and Capitol police officers brought lawsuits against Trump, citing his conduct related to the January 6, 2021 insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. Trump's immunity claim came under scrutiny in these cases, with the Justice Department arguing that a president cannot be immune for speech that incites violence. The D.C. Circuit is currently considering a Trump request to reverse a ruling that denied his motion to dismiss the case. In a recent development, the appeals court invited the Justice Department to provide its opinion on whether Trump should be protected by absolute immunity in civil lawsuits related to the January 6th Capitol attack. This brings us to the present moment, with the appeals court inviting the Justice Department to weigh in on Trump's immunity claim. The potential implications of this case are far-reaching. Should the appeals court rule against Trump's claim of absolute immunity, it could set a precedent that impacts not only Trump's political future, but also the legal parameters for all future presidents. It may even influence future attempts to keep Trump off the ballot, sending a strong message about accountability in politics. And let's not forget the potential ripple effects on any federal criminal case against him. As we peel back the layers of this complex situation, we see that it's not just about one man or one event. Rather, it's about the very definition of presidential power and responsibility. As we await the verdict, the future of presidential immunity hangs in the balance.